So it has been an eventful week. Or I guess there was one big event that sort of eclipsed everything else. Lacey and I were getting lunch at this new Italian place on Monday, and when we left the restaurant and started to walk down the street, this big gray van sped up next to us, almost running up onto the sidewalk. The side door swung open and we saw two people in ski masks starting to get out, when all of a sudden another guy leaps in front of us from the street. He was wearing a big hoodie and he knocked both of us backwards out of the way, so we didn't get a good look at him. But he must have been pretty strong if he was able to push Lacey out of the way so easily. Anyway, the people in the van just looked at him for a minute. His back was to me, so I don't know if he was holding a gun or something, but they got back inside and sped away. And then the mystery guy took off running and vanished before we could catch him. So this was all very strange, and I have some conflicted feelings. While I'm grateful to the guy who came in and saved us, though I'm moderately confident we could have handled ourselves, I'm also a little weirded out. Who is he? Is he someone who just happened to be around, or was he following us? And why was he so careful to not be identified? The people in the van were almost certainly from our friends in the smuggling ring, which is also rather frightening that they were willing to do something so bold in the middle of the day. It's not a huge escalation from their previous stuff, but it doesn't exactly give peace of mind. We've been extra careful for the last few days. The paranoia is really starting to set in, but they haven't tried anything else, and I can't decide whether or not that's comforting. But I guess at the end of the day, we are okay. We had a close call, but we avoided anything too bad, and even though some disturbing things happened in conjunction with that, everyone is okay, which is what counts. I've been thinking a lot about close calls, and about how many different things there are that almost happen or barely happen that have the potential to completely change a person's life. Everything happens for a reason, but there are so many tiny things that add up to what happens. This week, I feel like we've just added more questions onto the heap of things we don't know, but maybe some of them will help us get closer to the truth. I want this criminal group behind bars so we don't have to worry anymore. And I really want to know who this mystery man is, what his motives are, and how he's connected to anything else going on. If anyone knows anything, or has any theories, we're still all ears. Otherwise, bye till next week.